Welcome to our presentation. My name is Siyam Abul Hassan and my presentation will be on the efficacy of an educational intervention on improving compliance to hand hygiene and reducing healthcare-associated infection in NICU. The presentation will be organized as follows. I will first introduce the study by presenting background on the issue. The purpose and hypothesis will then be stated and the research question given. The audience will then be taken to an article review. 3 articles relevant to the study will be discussed. The proposed methodology, including the research method, sampling technique, and setting, will then be presented. The last portion of the presentation is dedicated to the proposed data collection and analysis. QT and al. 2021 pointed out that healthcare-associated infection continued to be a significant issue in neonatal intensive care, resulting in mortality, morbidity, and increased length of stay. Numerous organisms responsible for nosocomial infection in the NICU are commonly transmitted by the hands of the nurse in care. Individuals in care of the many needs of the neonates are an important environmental source of infection. Proper hand washing by the personnel handling neonates presents practical and straightforward approach to preventing healthcare-associated infection. However, compliance with hand hygiene guidelines remains low. Several studies indicate that hospital-associated infection result from the transmission of pathogen from the hands of nurses to the neonate in neonatal intensive care unit. Hand hygiene is essential to successfully implementing strategies to prevent hospital-associated infection in the NICU. Purpose and hypothesis. The purpose of the study is to illustrate whether an educational intervention could improve hand washing and hand hygiene behavior in general and reduce nosocomial infection in the NICU setting. In the research, implementing hand washing educational intervention will be associated with improved compliance with hand hygiene compliance and reduction in healthcare-associated infections in long term. Research question. Can educational intervention impact NICU nurses' compliance to hand hygiene practices, reducing healthcare-associated infection in the long term in NICU? Literature review. Article 1. Novak et al. 2020 suggests that decrease in compliance with hand washing protocol are associated with not being acquainted with the protocol. Despite knowing that hand hygiene can significantly reduce nosocomial infections, compliance with such guidelines is low in numerous NICU settings. The authors aimed at studying the extent to which hand hygiene knowledge could impact compliance in monitored group of people. Knowledge of hygienic hand washing according to WHO guidelines were investigated along with the difference in the levels of microbial contamination of hands after routine hand washing between group acquainted with hand hygiene protocol and another group with insufficiency. Article 2. In studying this efficiency of hand hygiene, education of occurrences of healthcare-associated infection is an urban NICU. 2018 identified significant positive improvement in the reduction of infection rate. Compliance with hand hygiene improved by up to 30%, with statistically significant reduction in infection rate. However, the results were from single intervention without the guarantee of ongoing training and long-term sustainability. Healthcare facilities face difficulties in improving compliance to hand hygiene. The SOMS 2020 demonstrated that educational intervention performed in the NICU constitutes an inexpensive and straightforward approach to significantly increasing hand hygiene compliance and decreasing hospital-acquired sepsis rates. The authors suggest that although hand hygiene is identified as a critical weapon in eradicating healthcare-associated infections, compliance is still substandard. The study results demonstrate what simple and cheap interventions could significantly increase adherence to hand hygiene guidelines in resource-limited NICU and decrease hospital-acquired sepsis rates. A research method. The study will adopt quasi-experimental one-group pre-test, post-test design. Sampling technique. Purposive convenience sampling would be used. Setting. The study will be conducted in the NICU setting. Data collection. Direct observation would be used to assess compliance to hand hygiene with score given to illustrate the level of compliance as either poor, good, or excellent. After observation of hand hygiene practices, knowledge questionnaire will be administered upon which score would be given to categorize level of knowledge as either poor, average, or good. This procedure will make up the baseline assessment. Sorry. After completing the baseline assessment, an educational program would be implemented utilizing content from WHO guidelines on hand hygiene in healthcare setting. Upon completing the baseline assessment and the academic program, nurses would be given performance feedback on their level of knowledge on hand hygiene practice and general poor compliance to hand hygiene guidelines to enhance responsibility, awareness, and sustain behavior changes. Post-test would be carried out after a set period using the same tool to assess changes in knowledge and compliance with hand hygiene guidelines. Data analysis. Descriptive statistics would be analyzed to determine the relationship between enhancing level of knowledge and compliance to hand hygiene protocol. Thank you for your time.